Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this chicken vegetable stew. The good thing about the sauce is that it's so versatile, you can eat it with pretty much anything. Okay, so let's cook. My name is Efo and welcome to my kitchen. To make this delicious chicken vegetable stew, we'll be making use of the following ingredients: chicken breast, red bell pepper, cayenne pepper also known as shombo, scotch bonnet peppers, onions, vegetable oil, ginger garlic paste, seasoning powder or cubes, crayfish, onion powder, and your vegetables. Now I'm making use of green, which you also know as Efo Tete. You can use any vegetable of your choice, but this is mine. Don't worry, I will be dropping a list of all the ingredients I'll be using in the description box and you can see it from there. Now the first step is to prepare your vegetables, and what I usually do is to pick it from the stem, you see. So I just pluck the vegetable just at the tip, in a way it joins the stem, like that. So I'm going to take my time to pick every single vegetable out just like this, and if there's any vegetable that is not looking fresh or is not good, I take my time to pick that and toss it aside. So I'm just going to pick all these things and then I'll show you the next step. So I'm done plucking the vegetables from the stem. The next thing is to give this vegetable a thorough rinse. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my water and put some of the vegetables in and then rinse it very well. You see, I like to do this before chopping it because I feel like I can get away all the dirt and grimes this way. I even open up the leaves, just take my time and rinse it really good. I do this about 3 to 4 times till the water is clear. Once I'm done rinsing, I take the vegetables and I begin to slice them. I like to cut them in bits, just small little pieces. You can do what you pretty much like. If you want them in bigger bits, go all in and do that. But I think the smaller it looks, the nicer it looks also in the finished product. Okay, so I'm just going to chop it finely. Once I'm done, I'm going to set it aside till it's time for me to use them. Like I showed you earlier, we'll be using an assortment of peppers here. Your red bell pepper, your cayenne pepper, scotch bonnet. Don't worry, it won't be so hot, okay? Because these peppers all have different levels of heat. Some are not even hot at all, okay? So what I did was to take the seeds away from the red bell pepper. I deseeded it because these seeds tend to be bitter and you don't want anything bitter in your stew. So I just take out the seeds, give them a good rinse, and then cut these peppers into bits. This will allow for easier blending because I'm not going to add any water while blending these peppers. Okay, so I just cut them in bits, the onions, everything, and then I blend them. I'm also going to be blending these peppers coarsely. I don't want them very smooth. Now look at this is exactly what I mean. Okay, so if you have your food processor, feel free to use your food processor for this process. All right. The next step is to prep our chicken. I'm using chicken breast here because it's faster to cook. This is a really quick chicken vegetable stew. Okay, so no time wasting at all, and chicken breast cooks very fast. Okay, so the first thing I do is to pat this chicken breast dry. You need it dry because we're going to be stir frying it, so you don't want any moisture on the chicken at all. So grab your paper, napkin or towel and then mop or clean the chicken till it's dry, and then cut this chicken into bite-sized pieces like I'm doing here. Once we're done chopping this chicken up into bits, we'll season the chicken and then move on to the next step. I will be seasoning this chicken with some seasoning cubes, some onion powder, my ginger garlic paste, as well as some salt. So I'm just going to go in and give everything a good mix to ensure that the chicken is well coated with the spices. And then when I'm done, we'll set this aside and move on to the next step. In a clean pan, add some cooking oil and allow this cooking oil get hot. Once it is hot enough, introduce your chicken pieces to it. Just put everything into it and then stir. If the chicken pieces are a lot, you want to make sure you do this in batches so they don't steam, they cook instead of steaming. Guys, if you are new to my channel, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, I say a very big welcome and I'd like you to consider subscribing. Okay, just click the red button over there and also click the notification bell. So once I upload a video every week, you will be the first to know about it. Thank you and welcome to this great big family. Alright, so once your chicken pieces are all cooked, take the chicken away, keep them aside, and then we'll continue the process. Add some additional cooking oil to the pan because we're going to be frying our peppers and we need more oil. Once it is hot, add your onions and allow these onions cook for a minute to two, or until the onions becomes translucent and you can perceive the delicious aroma of onions cooking in your kitchen. Wow, I love the aroma. Okay, there. Now once that is done, add your blended peppers, give it a good mix and leave it to cook. After a few minutes, I think it took me about 15 minutes to get to this stage. You want to come back and stir it. You see, when we were blending the peppers, remember I didn't add any water when blending the peppers. Now this is to, reduce the cooking time. The more water you add, the longer it takes to fry. Okay, so I've added my seasoning cubes and some crayfish, and I'm just going to give it a good mix. Now add your chicken, the chicken that we cooked earlier. This is the time to put your chicken in. Also get in there and give it a good mix. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so while we continue cooking. Thank you. Alright, so once you're done combining this, the chicken with the sauce, add your vegetables. I tell you, this sauce is very quick, very, very quick. In no time, you're eating your delicious chicken vegetable stew. So once your vegetables have gone in, now combine again till everything is mixed well. Yes, your vegetables and the stew. So just get in there and stir. So once you're done combining your vegetables with the chicken, the stew, you turn off the heat. Now this process does not take me, I don't let my vegetables cook for more than a minute or two, once I'm done combining, okay? And then it's important for you to give this sauce a taste. If you feel like you need some additional seasoning or some salt at this time, please feel free to add some. Once you're done, stir to combine evenly and then turn off the heat. The residual heat will keep cooking these vegetables. You still want it very firm, okay? So very important, don't overcook. All right, now your sauce is all ready. I like to serve mine with some rice. I can also eat it with pasta, with bread, with yam, with sweet potatoes, anything. The sky is your limit with this sauce. I tell you, it can go with pretty much anything. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family. Till I come your way some other time, keep eating good food and be good. Bye.